our show Saturday night. Hello, welcome to the program. I'm Kieran, that's TJ the Mayor over there in the great city of Detroit, the Motor City. All sorts of things. What up? Shout out to everybody in the chat room hanging and banging. Sorry for all the, by the way, this is the LunaticRadio.com show, our Lunatic Radio show. It's a comedy talk radio program. Been around for a long time. And before your podcast, I'm sure you do one. Mm-hmm. Most of the people listening probably do podcasts.
Everybody does podcasts nowadays.
Everybody's got a podcast. Yeah, we've been around longer than you. Not that means anything. I'm just saying. We have some veteran cred, I guess.
Well,
I'm turning down my, there we go. All right, yes. TJ Kieran, what up?
It's Friday night, but only on Saturdays.
Saturday night, yeah. Sorry, I want to apologize off the top of the show, all the cancellations we've had with the radio program. Wednesday night show didn't pop off.
Stopping you right there.
Pop off.
We're unapologetic.
Well, I gotta. That one
we gotta
was.
make them miss us.
Yeah, I guess so. But Chris Italia, my co-host on Wednesday night, was all jammed up at his comedy club at the Stand in New York City because they're doing soft openings now. He had an event, getting ready for the big grand opening next month at some point. So yeah, it was kind of like a last minute thing, and I was just so fucking tired. I was like, fuck it. And then I had a mouth problem, and I had mouth pain, and
talk about it.
I didn't want to fucking tweet. You know how you get like so aggravated during your day? I know this happens to people around the country. You get so aggravated, and then you have like one minute little thing you need to do, and you're just like, fuck it. And my one minute little thing I needed to do was indicate to the listeners that we were going to cancel the show on Wednesday, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it because I had a throbbing mouth pain and fucking cockroaches in my apartment. I think
this is the first time that Kieran's referred to throbbing without referring to some type of porn.
Right. It's the first time I had pain in my mouth in a long time. Usually it's just all pleasure.
Oh, wow. You gonna pause that? You gonna say pause? You're in New York, or you're not gonna? You gotta pause that, man.
Well, you know, somebody
you gotta
will
at least give it an old school no homo.
Throw in the towel, do it every day almost. Fuck that. I'm not doing the show every day. People are getting sick of me every day. Fuck that. Yeah. So apologize for the cancellations that have happened lately. But we're pounding out shows. We're doing I got a show tonight with TJ the Mayor. Tomorrow I have a show with Rock. We're doing the thing, you know?
Kieran, it's great to see you.
Cockroaches and fucking root canals. That's what my fucking week has been.
Having a root canal, man, you look great. You know that?
Yeah.
You look fucking great, Kieran.
Tried to do the show yesterday, and I called TJ the Mayor, texted him. I was like, I feel great. But when I texted him and hit the send button, half my head was like fucking Novocained up. So I was like, yeah, I was feeling great. If you hit me with a fucking 2x4, I wouldn't have felt that. I was shaving yesterday. You know how weird it is when you shave and you can't feel the side of your face?
Yeah.
It's the most bizarre feeling of all time.
When I got my root canal, I felt like I was when I got my wisdom teeth pulled even more. I was Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I was Lil Wayne for like a whole day. Like I thought I was sipping lean and I couldn't feel my face.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean, I felt like a Lil Wayne mixtape.
I was literally taking the razor, rubbing it down the left-hand side of my face, going, I gotta feel something at some point.
Oh, I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even shave. I couldn't line myself up, nothing.
It was fucking so weird.
Listen, this is how fucked up it was. My barber like stopped cutting shaving me.
Yeah. And
stopped and looked at me and was like, hey man, you have to keep your head straight. Like I'm fucking everything up. And I'm like, what you mean? My head's straight, man. What you mean? He was like, bro, you are fucked up.
Because you can't fucking feel it.
Yeah, because I did it on a Thursday like a dummy, and then I wanted to go do something on a Friday thinking I was all, I was going to be popping the next day because I felt so good. Right. So I went to the barber, and I was still drugged up.
Yeah, I tell you what, those drugs, man, that they give you for these little procedures, they're pretty great. They're not bad. I will not knock them.
I proposed to Sam after my wisdom teeth on the way home.
Because you were so fucking... You were high?
I proposed to her with a rubber band.
You gave her a rubber band, put it around her finger.
Yep.
God damn. That's that is the opposite of romantic.
Hey, she liked it.
Yeah, the fucking dentist was drilling my mouth yesterday. That's the first time I had a man drill my mouth.
I don't know about that.
Live audio right there of me getting my mouth drilled.
Man, real quick before we go any further, the live call-in line to call in is 718-690-9290. That's 718-690-9290. Shout out to all the listenership, the viewership. Shout out to Big Mike, Team Left Jab in the chat room. And shout out to you, Kieran.
Yeah.
You're a trooper. I know how bad you wanted to do the show this week.
We got a saying in the D. It's called what up, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. What up, though?
Don't get me started again.
Saying what up, though.
I will flag us. I will flag us until there is no more show.
Yeah. That's okay. Flag the shit out of me.
You know what? I want to get flagged to the point where we're just like, you know what? Fuck this place. We're going to a different platform.
I will say that breaks in the chat room. It was the first time I had a man drill me in the mouth, and I was a little irritated by it. Yeah, see, you take it gay, I take it gayer. That's how you defeat the gay comments. That's my theory on that one.
Okay.
A lot to do on today's radio show. I'd just like to say it at the top of the show to get people interested. I actually read
nothing.
I have something. I have one thing. The Yankees, by the way, played in London, and they
how was that?
They put 17 on the Red Sox. You know, at the end of the book.
Is that why the Yankees are trending right now on Twitter? I've seen that the Yankees were twittering or
they played their first Major League Baseball game in London or something. They have one tomorrow, and it's the Red Sox Yankees. They're playing in like a soccer stadium, so like center field fence is 385. It's like a high school field, but the Yankees dropped 17 on the Red Sox, which is not that impressive because the Red Sox put up 13. It was literally 17-13 was the end of the game.
Is it air thinner where they were playing or what?
I don't know. I think Joe Buck was like, "Oh, it's just the pitching's bad today." I don't know, Joe. I don't know. They play Coors Field a lot.
That's a combined 30 runs.
In one
game.
That's 30 runs. It's baseball.
You know, I don't think Detroit's had 30 runs this month.
Right.
I have to say it, Kieran, because I gave you so much shit at the beginning of the season when we won the series, and you kept telling me, I don't care because it's the beginning, and you know the fucking Yankees are going to, you know what I mean, be good. You guys are going to suck. I know. I admit when I'm wrong, bro.
I will say this about my New York Yankees. If I weren't a fan of theirs and I was like a major baseball fan, I would be scared of that team. That team is so fucking deep. It's unreal. They could Yankees? It's so deep.
Are they all back yet?
Yeah, they're all back, and then all the other good players went back to AAA. So they have two teams. I've been telling people this the whole year. They have two teams that could literally compete in the major leagues and probably be first place teams. Their AAA team and their major league team. They can both.
I'm actually seeing their farm team play Toledo Mud Hens.
Yeah, you should go watch. They're all fucking good.
We got a company outing, and we're to a Mud Hens game, and because the company that actually owns us is out of Toledo, Ohio, so we're going to Toledo Mud Hens game, which is Detroit's farm team, and I think I want to say it's in August maybe. It's coming up though. We got an outing or whatever. Anyway, yeah, they're gonna smack the shit out of us.
Yeah,
I'm just going for the free hot dogs, and to show up and say hi. The executives, and I'm out.
Watch some good ball players because there's a lot of good.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put myself through it. I'm gonna take myself across the street to old Frickers. I'm gonna get me some frickin' chicken chunks. Y'all don't got Frickers out there, huh?
I don't know what Frickers is.
Oh, it's a wing spot.
I feel like Detroit has a lot of things that they call Detroit.
No, this is in Toledo, Ohio.
Oh, it's Toledo.
Oh man, I'm gonna get me some frickin' chicken chunks. Oh. Freaking chicken chunks.
What's this? Somebody sent me something yesterday about a minor league baseball team and their fans are trying to get the team to change the name of the actual team to something that is like in reference to an erection. It was some sort. I think it was like a Colorado Rockies minor league team. Oh, they wanted to call them the Chubs. That's what it was.
The Chubs?
Yeah, they're petitioning this minor league Colorado Rocky farm team to change their name of the team to the Chubs, in reference to an erection.
Yeah, have at it.
Which is great.
That's
great. I'd love to play for that team. I play for the fucking Chubs.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, word up. Yeah, the Yankees are just ridiculous, and I won't spend a lot of time on them. But I mean, it was the fifth inning yesterday, and today when they played, and they had 17 runs. They literally mailed it in the rest of the time. Yes. Oh, you know what I was looking up? Fucking I follow this Holly Sonders. I don't know if people know who Holly Sonders is. Do you know who Holly Sonders is? She is
the political chick?
No, she is a Fox Sports sideline reporter. She used to be on the Golf Channel on the show called Morning Drive. And she's like really hot, right? And I was always wondering because she used to anchor the Fox Sports or the Fox Channel's golf coverage.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I know who you're talking about.
She had like big fake boobs. She's really pretty.
Yep.
And I just started, I started following her on Instagram a while ago, like when she was a sideline reporter. And she was really hot, and I'm into the talking head chicks that are just, they do the stand-ups with the microphone. They tell you about the game, which is kind of just pointless and whatever. But I find them attractive because they're in broadcasting, and I like broadcasting. Blah blah blah. So
we'll get back to this in a second, but yes.
So I followed her on Instagram just to say, see what she's up to, see some behind the scenes shit or whatever. And she just totally changed her Instagram profile to like complete modeling shit. Like all she does is take she must have a model shoot every day because she has like crazy.
Did she get fired from Fox or something?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to find out. I was like, maybe she got fired from Fox because like all of her posts were like kind of very like cookie cutter, she didn't want to like step out of line, say a curse word or whatever. And then they went to these modeling photos where you see like half a side titty and her ass is hanging out. And then her Instagram stories were literally screen caps of things that guys would write to her in the DMs. And a lot of them are fucking just completely dirty. Like there was one she screen capped. A guy wrote like a fucking essay about how he wants to eat her ass. I'm like, did she get fired from Fox? Because I'm like,
is it a verified account?
Yeah, I think she is. Holly Sonders. Yeah, I would imagine she's a celebrity.
No, I'm saying if it's not verified, then it could be.
No, it is her. It is her. It's absolutely her. Because she's literally posting every. Yeah, no, it is verified. It is verified.
How do you spell it?
HOLLY .SONDERS. Holly Sonders. Look at her. Look at how that's a. If you go everybody go to her at Holly. Yeah. Right. Follow her up. She's only got 230. That was you over there.
I don't know what it was.
I was like, is that audio from Holly Sonders' fucking Instagram page?
Hey, I clicked and shit happened.
Right? So if it's complete. Like, is she just a model now?
News and wait. Listen, the May 21st was the last time there was a sports picture. It was at a golf outing.
Right.
Everything from May 21st
on is just side boob and ass.
Side boob and ass. There's black and white photos.
Yep.
There's colorful photos. There's gym photos. There's the knee-high socks photo. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the knee-high socks photo?
Yeah, no, I love the knee-high socks. She definitely got her ass done, too. Yeah. Like, she got her ass done. There's a couple
right there will make a crip turn into a blood.
Yeah.
That picture right there.
She is, she's quite the, but it does say on her profile, Fox Sports host. So maybe she still is working. I'm gonna look it up quick because I'm interested in those sideline reporters. I know. I mean, it's the most pointless job in broadcasting when the team goes to fucking halftime and the girl's like, goes up to the fucking guy, the coach, and goes, Coach, what do you got to do in the second half to fucking regain the lead? And the guy's like, we got to play better. It's the most pointless fucking thing ever.
Don't do that. So, everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I know, TJ, but
it's an upgrade for us.
It's the most pointless fucking thing.
It is, but
what they do to fucking counteract that is they get girls like Holly Sonders to do it.
I was about to say, but I respect the hustle because the good ones make it out of that and they ended up on shows. And remember, what's the one girl's name with the gap in her teeth, redhead, Rachel
Nichols? Rachel Nichols.
Is that the one that she's on a show?
Yeah, is she on ESPN?
I think she's on ESPN. She's on one of the major networks, but
the only one I know is Rachel Nichols.
She started?
Yeah. Well, Rachel Nichols back in the day. This is why Rachel Nichols got a desk
Rachel
job.
Nichols is by the way, Rachel Nichols is my sleeper. You know how you got that sleeper that nobody really talks about, and you're like, yo, she can get it. That's my sleeper.
Well, I'll tell you this. I was a huge fan of Rachel Nichols back in the day when she was the sideline chick, before she became ESPN's fucking desk person doing basketball. Because she used to do her stand-ups live from like fucking Green Bay or whatever. And at the end of her speech, she would do this little snicker to the camera. Like, she'd go, like her head cocks to the side. She did a little smile. Like, how was that blowjob? Like, that's what her face said at the end of each one of her stand-ups on the field.
Look, next time you've seen Rachel Nichols on TV,
Rachel Nichols,
just look at her and don't listen to anything she's talking about. Just look, zone out the listening, right?
Yeah.
Just look at her and tell me she's not a dirty girl, like nasty in the bedroom.
I'm looking it up right now.
You can't tell me she's not.
Yeah, no,
she doesn't do anything sexual. She doesn't even try. You just know that when you're in that, you're in a dogfight.
Yeah. Like,
it's gonna be some furniture moving.
She does have that, like,
it's gonna be some hot, sweaty, and then she afterwards she's gonna tap you on the ass and say, "Hey, good game, beat it."
I'm trying to find a body picture. Oh, here it is. She's quite cute. She's small too, Rachel Nichols. I kind of dig her. I kind of dig the Rachel. She's 5'5". She's mine. 45 years old.
She's got the grown woman body. She's always had a grown woman body. You know what I mean? Like the natural grown woman body. I don't know. I like her.
She's married. God damn it.
Like you had a shot.
Well,
come on. You finally get you some nana. Can we say that? Can we put it out there?
I don't care.
We've
done that. We've done that already.
Now you're judgmental of who you fucking and who you not.
No, and I'm just saying she's a lot hotter if she's fucking single.
Now you over here like, oh man, she's taken. Like you. Now you Mr.
It'd be really hot if fucking Rachel Nichols was banging fucking high school kids or something like that.
What you got in that mug?
Energy drink. Get me through the show.
Why?
Because I need some energy for the show. That's what I drink caffeine.
What's your beer? Beer gives you energy.
No, beer makes me stupid and forget what I'm doing.
That's the cure that everybody loves.
No, that's me all the time. So I try to drink Monster Energy drink to keep my head on point, which is not much of a point.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's also the sound of me having. That's the sound of me having sex.
It was that long?
I don't know. TJ, by the way, had a birthday this week. Congratulations.
Fuck you.
How old are you?
That's all I get.
What are you, 29? How old are you?
Old enough to say I don't care. How about that?
Really?
I'm younger than you.
I know that. I'm old as fucking shit.
I'll put it like this. I'm 9 years younger than you, I believe.
I'm fucking timeless. That's what I am. I'm fucking.
Oh, okay. Hey.
I like to say I'm fucking timeless. By the way, I forgot that everybody was in the chat room. Rachel Nichols. She says formally, Wait. Chat room is saying she's hot. She looks like Carmella from WWE in reference to Holly Sonders. And then Left Jab says she's formerly of Fox Sports. No, I think she still works for Holly Sonders. Still works for Fox Sports, but I don't think she's a part of. I read something earlier that she's not a part of, or it's speculated that she's not a part of the golf thing anymore because her titties are too big, and golf is a formal thing, I guess, and you can't have fake titties when you're covering the fucking golf tournament. Is that what it is?
What, oh, so they've never been to the Waste Management Open all of a sudden?
Well, I'm sure
Never seen those titties?
I'm sure she can cover that one.
I thought I was at Mardi Gras when I was at the Waste Management Open.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're well, that CBS does that one. I know all this shit about golf. I way too much. I know the Fox Sports covers all the USGA events, so it's like the U.S. Open and all that. That they don't cover much. They cover some big ones, not many. But Holly Sonders, whatever. Anyway, Holly Sonders. My point is, Holly Sonders went from a Fox Sports sideline reporter to Instagram model, and I find that interesting for some reason. I guess that's what it is.
By the way, thanks Breaks in the chat room for the happy belated birthday, and thanks for everybody. You know, I actually got some DMs for the happy birthday. I appreciate y'all from listeners, people that I don't know personally on a face to face, but people I know from the show. I appreciate all that. Shout out to Team Left Jab. As a matter of fact, speaking of which, thanks for the birthday wish. So Kieran, at what point? Speaking of birthdays, at what point? When somebody asks you your birthday, like at what age when somebody asks you your birthday, like how old you are, at what point is it okay for you to go, I don't know, I got to think about it and start counting out the years? Is that appropriate at the age I'm at? I'm 34. Yeah. Is that appropriate at 34? Because I totally did that twice.
Let me count the years.
I didn't actually count the years. I had to think of how old my sister was. Me and my sister have a birthday 2 days apart, and so we're basically exactly 5 years apart.
Are you saying you forgot how old you were, or are you saying that you don't want to mention how old you are? You forgot how old you are.
No, I literally had to think about it. Like, at what age is it like? What age? I don't even know what age I started doing that, but it just I just noticed it. Like, man, what the fuck?
I would imagine most people from the Dominican Republic have no idea how old they are.
The Dominican Republic?
Yeah, that's the only thing I could. I mean, it is kind of odd that you don't know how old. I mean, I don't think I can count to 43, but I know I'm 43. You know what I'm saying? I always remember.
I got to do like the months.
Yeah, no, it's you know, year. You're still young. Age has.
Well, I'm at the age right now where I'm the J. Cole, like from Middle Child. I don't know if you probably don't understand that reference.
I don't know J. Cole. He's a rapper
called Middle Child, and he says a line in there. He says, "I'm stuck in the middle, or I'm dead in the middle of two generations. I'm little bro and big bro all at once." I feel like that's where I'm at. Like, I'm still in touch. I could fuck with the youngins on the block. But then as soon as I get done with them, I'm going to have a meeting with the big dogs, with the older cats, with executives.
Speaking of people who have Dominican Republic guys that really don't know their names or how old they are, which is true, by the way. Name me a baseball player from the Dominican Republic that actually knows how old he is. Did you know that out of the 10 Americans that have died in the Dominican Republic last year, 9 of them showed up, 9 of them have been from a methanol poisoning, which is apparently from drinking fake, like Crown Royal, but that's not actual Crown Royal.
From the mini bar.
Yeah.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
I heard about this. I'm a big fan of the Joe Budden podcast, and Joe Budden was supposed to go to the Dominican Republic on their vacation, and he ended up having to just go to Miami. How about this? You got to settle for Miami, right? So he had to settle for Miami because all this shit's going on. And so I kind of looked into it. Was like, oh, what the fuck's this all about? And yeah, I guess it has something to do with the mini bar. A lot of people are getting it. It's something that they put in the mini bar.
Yeah. It actually says it. The resorts, beverages from resorts in Punta Cana, Santo Domingo. Interesting. The DR is getting really bad fucking press lately. The DR, Dominican Republic.
About to be done. Like you remember back when we were younger, like if you go to Cancun, that's something. If you go to like Miami, that's something.
Yeah.
Like now, like even the Dominicans starting to be like, oh, you're just going to Dominican? That's cool. Like you got to say like you're going to the Amalfi Coast of Italy out on a yacht or something. You know what I mean? To impress somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. In addition to the recent deaths, the number of tourists, including 47 out of 114 at Jimmy Buffett fans, people that went to a Jimmy Buffett concert, visiting the Caribbean island, came back feeling sick. So out of 114 people went to see Jimmy Buffett fucking perform, 47 of them got sick at the concert from drinking alcoholic beverages. You know, that's crazy.
Could you imagine what would have happened if that would have happened in Pebble Beach?
Right.
You and your brother would be dead.
Yeah.
You and Fat Kev would be out of here.
Yeah. The DR is bad.
That you guys drink out of that damn mini bar in Pebble Beach.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, when you see like 18, like the drinking age is 18 in the DR, and when you see an 18-year-old drunk, it's like really kind of dangerous. That motherfucker, 18-year-olds are like babies. And the drinking age in the DR is 18, yet even in the article I read about the drinking age being 18 in the DR, they say they're very lax with it. Because can you really tell the difference between a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old? I can't. You don't know. 15-year-olds could look 18. So everybody's fucking drunk down there. I don't know why I just brought that up, but that's fucking crazy. Speaking of Rachel Nichols and ESPN, I don't even know why I was thinking.
Speaking of Rachel Nichols straight from the DR.
I don't know why I was thinking about this. Maybe it's because my dad actually has a birthday the same day as you, TJ. And
hey, Big Ray's birthday is the 26th.
Yeah, he's
man, happy birthday, Big Ray.
Quite older. He's 147 years old.
But he's wise and he's witty, and that motherfucker could do the show. I guarantee he can do the show better than me. That's facts.
Well, yeah,
that's big facts.
Talking about how Democrats suck cock.
If you put your dad on the show in that seat over to you, it would be your right. Tell me he wouldn't slay. You don't have your dad on the show because you're scared.
He would be disgusted about what I talk about, and I wouldn't talk about anything that I could never have my dad on the show.
No, he'd think you're a lot dumber than he already thinks.
Yeah, he'd be like, "What are you doing? You're embarrassing the family. Stop it."
Oh, dude, you should have like a history hour, like once a month, have a history breakdown.
Well, yeah, I mean, he could hammer away the fucking World War II because he watches that. I think my dad has watched World War II footage so many times that he's just making up his own endings now.
He was in it.
Yeah. He knows everything about everything.
He starts telling stories about World War II because he was there.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is there messages in our chat room being retracted? I don't understand.
I just seen that from Team Left Jab. Two messages got retracted.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it's these YouTube fucks. They're out to get us, Karen.
Yeah. They're fucking.
With all this big success we have.
Let's see. Here's a chance to slide into her DM and ask Holly Sonders on the show. Fuck yeah, I will.
Hey, I wonder if Holly Sanders is on that app now, that Cameo.
Oh, she might be on Cameo.
Now that she's got Instagram model photos and it looks like she's not with Fox no more.
Yeah,
you know,
she's got to make money somehow.
Hey, let me see that 9-iron. What if she, bro? What if she hit you with that? I know how much you love golf, and I know how much you love women. What if I hit you with that 9-iron?
I would love to. I would do
or give me that 9-iron. That would be the line right there.
I fell in love with Holly Sonders when she hosted this little fucking radio show that was broadcast on TV called Morning Drive, and she was like the golf. It was a radio show about golf on TV. It was the most ridiculous concept of all time. But she was the like 2020 update girl on that radio show shot for TV, and it was about golf. It was ridiculous, but she was on it. She was smoking. She was the only reason to watch that fucking show, because they're literally talking about how to hit a fade, how to hit a draw, how do you play from the rough, and then every 20 minutes they go to Holly Sonders, and everybody tunes in for that because her titties are out. and she's talking about where Tiger Woods is playing this weekend. Like, it was just great. I literally could fucking
two things you love: titties and Tiger Woods.
Titties and Tiger Woods, and yeah, and now
Kieran.
that's when I became a fan of Holly Sonders. And it's not, and apparently she knows how to play golf too, because she used to play college golf or something. Go ahead,
Kieran.
Yeah.
What if she hits you with the?
I want to fuck Holly Sonders.
Can you give me the 9-iron? Like, would you go for the because I don't know. That's the short game, or you know what I mean? Or
I would let
3-wood. Let me see that 3-wood.
I would let Holly Sonders hit golf balls at me from 60 yards.
And your response would be, I'm more of a putting guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
My short game's pretty good.
I like for her to put some hands in my bag and grab some balls out and give them a drive. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do golf innuendo. All right. Speaking of Holly Sonders, I don't even know why I was thinking about this, but some reason in the middle of the week when my brain was going on standby, I remembered watching ESPN as a kid in the mornings on Saturdays, and ESPN used to run these like workout shows, you know, where it's just like a fucking gym on the beach, and there's chicks in bikinis like teaching you how to work out. You remember that? You remember that programming?
Oh, I remember that.
That was the most ridiculous.
I swear
shit.
to God, that's so ironic. We were just talking about this the other day at work.
Yeah. Body
I
shaping.
was on my lunch, bro, and we were just talking about this. We were talking about the fucking outfits.
Right.
The pink with like the purple like belt type thing. Then with like some white, you know what I mean? Like it was all like, it looked like Easter colors.
Yeah.
And they'd have them tights on with the bodysuit.
Yeah.
With the fucking short hair.
It was like porn. For me, I was a kid. I was like 18, 17,
I'm trying
15.
to figure out this. This is where we got in that conversation. This is where we got to was, how did they hide the camel toe for so long?
I have footage of it right here. This is what TJ and I are referring to. It's body shaping on ESPN. It was on ESPN. I remember watching this as a kid. I remember watching it in like my childhood home in Wading River, Long Island, where we used to have this big ass kitchen, and we had this TV in the kitchen, and I used to watch this shit like fucking 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, you know, fucking drinking my chocolate milk or whatever, and my dad would roll in, and I feel awkward watching it because there'd be broads on there, literally with their fucking fake titties hanging out, and they're like bent over, you know, fucking doing dumbbell rows, and you know, and my dad's like, "What the fuck are you watching, you little pervert?" I was like, "It's on ESPN. It qualifies, you know." But this is literally here. I got footage of it here. This is body shaping on ESPN. This is from the '90s.
Well, now we have Lori here.
Look at these bros. People are playing it on the. Look at them. The way who works out in a fucking bikini?
What was Malaysia all about? Oh, it is the most
Honestly.
place I have ever been.
Kieran.
Yeah.
Kieran,
I don't remember this. I remember the bodysuits. I do not remember the bikinis.
Yeah, no, this is actual. This is the
wow.
Shit. I mean, look at these bros.
I'm in awe right now, Kieran. I'm straight up in awe.
Look. No one works out. By the way, they're on a golf course. Where the hell is that? That looks like it's Arizona, to be honest with you.
That looks like Cocopelli right around the corner from your house.
How old is the girl on the right?
That looks like the 10th hole at Cocopelli.
That course looks like it's literally five.
I can see your dad's house.
Big Ray fucking hawking it out from the bunker in the background there. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, wow, Kieran, that's a good throwback right there, man.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. They should replay these. To be honest with you, I'd watch the shit out of this. Like these broads are literally just a fucking. They're not far away from fucking dyking out. I remember we used to watch this in early in the morning. My dad would roll into the kitchen. Like, what the? It'd be awkward to watch it with him. You know what I mean? Even if he would just like look at the TV for like 30 seconds, I'd be like, "This is odd." You know?
Good
Because
job,
this is,
Lori.
you can't watch this with your dad.
Hey, speaking of which, when we, because we're from the hood and shit, so my dad used to have this thing called a cheater box. You know what that is?
Yeah.
You remember the cheater box?
I mean, look at this still right here. Look at the broad looks like she's staring, like ready to
Looks like
fucking.
the start of a porno.
Yeah, that's the start of a
100%
fucking
that's the
porn
start.
right there. Fucking look at that.
Do you remember the cheater box?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So
They used to have
when
one.
You would watch like HBO, Cinemax, whatever. So my thing was, see, my dad and my mom were together when I was growing up. So I would go over to my dad's on the weekend, and like one of our things was Friday night, we would watch Def Comedy Jam. Like I'm talking about from 92 to 95, every Friday night, Def Comedy Jam would come on, and I'd watch it with my dad. I was young as fuck, shouldn't have been watching it, but we'd watch it, and then afterwards, like there was always a movie that would come on, and it wouldn't be like the Cinemax porn edition or nothing, but on HBO, you know, it'd be like some rated R movie, like some Steven Seagal movie where you see some titties on that
Right.
fucking shit. Remember that movie? Like that would come on, and I remember being, speaking of awkward, like I remember watching it with my dad, and when parts like that come on, you don't know what to do, so you just stand stiff.
Like the
You don't, like you just freeze up and you just wait for somebody to say, close your eyes or something, and it never happens.
Yeah.
And then there's the awkward, like the next 20 minutes of the movie is just awkward because you're wondering, is my dad thinking about me watching these titties right now?
I remember a couple of years ago, I went over to my folks' place, and my dad was getting all torn up, and I was telling him, I was like, he's a huge fan of the movie Apocalypse Now, and so am I. I mean, it's one of the greatest movies of all time. Yeah, it's one of the, and my dad loves it. He used to play. My dad used to be my. He was my high school teacher, my high school social studies teacher. He used to play Apocalypse Now in the class in high school, which is crazy. But anyway, I was like, Dad, let's watch Apocalypse Now. You know, it's Saturday night. We got nothing to do. Let's watch. You know, so I throw it on the TV, and I put on the Apocalypse Now Redux, which is like the 3-hour long one. It's got all the fucking scenes that got deleted. And out of nowhere, in the Redux, there's a scene that just pops up, and it's all the fucking soldiers in a fucking on the boat or in a helicopter or something, and they're fucking banging these Playboy Playmates that flew out to Cambodia to do a dance for all the soldiers, and it just really comes out of nowhere. And this is like 2 years ago. I'm watching this with my dad. I'm fucking 43. My dad's and he's on the couch and he's getting all loaded on wine, you know. And it just comes out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, boom! As soon as those titties showed up on the screen, it went back to me in the Wading River fucking, you know. It was the same feeling as me watching Body Shaping as a 14-year-old on ESPN.
Yes.
I was just like, this is odd. And he's literally 76 years old. But he's my dad, and we can't. It's like I can't see
titties. He would
titties.
say something. Here's the thing: you wish that your dad would say something.
Yeah, like,
just say anything.
Yeah.
Just to break the fucking silence. Like, at least say, "Wow, look at them titties," or, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or, "Oh, I don't remember this scene." It doesn't have to be provocative. Like, "Oh, I don't remember this scene." Like, just something to break the fucking.
I know it never did. I dated when I was 33, a year younger than TJ is now. I dated a 19-year-old. And she was tall and she was blonde. And I brought her out to my parents' house. I lived in New York, but I brought her out here for a vacation. And I brought her to my parents' house. And at one moment during that fucking 4 days that I was there, the girl I was dating walked out of the guest room in a bikini. This girl was gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. She was like fucking, like a Kate Upton type. Yeah. She literally walked from the guest room through the kitchen, where my dad was in the living room where he could see her. And she walked out into the pool area. And my dad at that point didn't say anything about her appearance. So if he's not going to say anything about a beautiful, like literally Kate Upton type walking through his house that he hasn't seen in forever, you know, he's never going to say anything about titties to me ever.
Oh, he wanted to, but Wendis would have been on that ass. Wendis would have been right behind him with a smack.
Oh, my mother said something when
Wendis don't play that shit.
My mother goes, she's quite built.
Shout out to your mother, man, because your mother is so great.
Yeah.
Your mother and your dad, when they talk, I listen.
Yeah,
that's the thing about your parents.
They
They have these voices, especially with their strong New York accent in Arizona, so it sticks out. And after a couple wines, when they talk, I always listen. And real quick too, shout out to Matt Lambert, man, for listening in. He says shout out to Brother Black. who's my dad, because he knows my dad personally, and my dad's kind of like a legend around here. I like big props to my dad. Like he is ex
a local Detroit legend.
Monroe legend. He is ex. How do I put this?
Malcolm X.
No. He was a troublemaker, turned good, turned troublemaker, turned good. He has the key to the city, but he also just got out of prison. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he does some amazing stuff for the community.
Renaissance
at the same time, he still had hood mentalities. And shout out to him because his birthday is actually, him and my granddad's birthday is July 3rd. It's coming up.
Well,
so
there you
happy
go.
birthday to them, too.
Happy birthday to everybody. People in the chat room actually call in 718-690-9290. If you have
and Jeremy Bacon, bro, lay the fuck off my Tigers. I'm Tigers no matter if they're fucking 0-100 or fucking 100-0. I'm Tigers, bro.
Body shaping. Here we go. Hold on, I'm going back to body shaping.
I want to see it again.
Yeah, here it is.
Nice alignment.
I mean, look at these broads.
Good
Let me
job,
skip a
Lloyd.
little bit.
Okay,
I'm going to
let's give
skip a
you a
little
turn
bit.
at it here, Kim
See if we can
Cattrall.
get these
Okay,
broads diking out at some point. This actually aired on
All
ESPN.
right, looks good. Now we're going to show you one more exercise.
Fuck yeah, you are.
Right, kick back. All right.
Look at these whores.
Great. Okay, let me see what I got here.
Look at this. Used to be on ESPN in the morning on Saturday.
Bend over.
She's bent over.
Now again.
And she's literally doing a motion like she's jerking a dick.
Hey,
How do you not get a boner?
Hey, you know what this reminds me of? Remember that girl at EOS Fitness in Gilbert?
Yeah.
That used to, I already know who you think about. Not her.
I'm thinking about 20 different girls right now.
Or wherever she was from. Not her. But the girl that used to always do the lat pull downs with the ass all out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I have about
That's
like,
what this reminds me of.
I have about 6 in my mind. Yeah, look at these. Oh, God. I remember, look at it.
Okay.
Look at that.
So
Look, the camera's pretty much going up her hey nanny nanu. Love it.
You said nanny nanu.
Hey nanny nanu.
What if a girl like,
look at this.
We'll just call her YL.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can
What
say
if
her
a girl
name.
like that did squat day on ESPN?
Yeah, there was a
front squats.
There was a chick that went to the gym that TJ and I went to. She was Costa Rican, right?
That's what it is. She's Costa Rican, yes.
I heard this from
you know what? We'll just say it. Shout out to her. Yaz Leon.
Yeah.
Go check her out on Instagram. Shout out to Yaz Leon.
Yeah, look that's brought up on Instagram. She's just a regular girl. But she, a comedian once said, and I forget the guy's name, but he says Costa Rican girls are the most beautiful people in the world until they hit the age 23. And this girl's younger than that, I think. She's like probably 21, 22-ish. But
probably around that age.
She is gorgeous. Got the greatest butt of all time. Natural.
And she doesn't wear makeup.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, she's just sexy.
She is definitely beautiful.
Important part too. They especially.
I don't know. Body shaping.
Jeremy Bacon says, so am I.
Look at this.
I hope you're talking about a tiger lover and not beautiful. Because I looked at I hope you're not talking about so am I as in I'm beautiful too, Jeremy. I mean, hey, you're okay. But
look at body shaping. God damn.
I really like having a partner here to watch.
Fuck yeah.
I really like having a partner here. Of course you do.
I could watch this for hours on end, to be honest with you. I might do that tonight when I get drunk. I'm just going to watch body shaping footage from ESPN in the early 90s.
Why you bullshitting? I'm trying to get the sneakers she's got, though.
Really good.
LA Gears?
Throwback
I'm sure
sneakers? Shit. I put them on eBay for $300 right now.
LA Gears. Fucking body shaping. They used to have...
Can you get LA Gears anymore?
I'm sure.
If I
Fucking
can
Amazon.
find some LA
Amazon
Gear
has everything.
If I can get some LA Gear light ups, it's a wrap for the rest of the summer. After the show.
Somebody out there is wearing LA Gears right now.
If I find LA Gears, like not just light ups, but LA Gear light ups, it's over for the summer. I'm quitting my job. I'm quitting my job just to wear LA Gears out in the summer. I want to be everywhere.
Yeah. Somebody out there is wearing LA Gears.
I'm sure they are.
718-690-9290. If you have a show that you used to watch when you were younger that was ran on a network like ESPN or a prominent network that gave you boners, There's your fucking call-in segment of the week.
Three's Company.
The long
Three's
fuck.
Company.
Three. Oh God.
Three's Company was
The
it for
old
me.
ones with
it.
Sue.
Don't care.
Suzanne
Don't care.
Summers.
I don't care.
Suzanne Summers, right?
You can say anybody's name right now. Don't care. Don't care
Suzanne
the names.
Summers. Suzanne.
Don't need the names. I have facial recognition.
Suzanne Summers. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find
Three's
this.
Company was it. Three's Company was it because I was so intrigued when I was younger of how this works.
Here, I got it right here. Fuck yeah. God, Suzanne. So hold on a second. I gotta. Suzanne Summers was fucking hot as balls back
Which
in
one
the
was
day.
Suzanne Summers? The dark hair chick?
Yeah, I'll get it for you. I'm gonna
The
bring
dark
it up.
hair chick was it? Like
That's
that was it. I mean,
Suzanne
the blonde
Summers.
was cool too.
Oh, right there. Look at it. Suzanne Summers.
No, not her. The other one.
Come on, I took this was the hottest one. This is the original.
Right, and then there was the dark hair chick too.
Oh yeah.
Dark hair chick was it for me.
Look at
That was-
Suzanne Summers from fucking Three's Company. She was Mr. Furley. That her? That chick right there?
No, the other one.
I'm trying to
No,
find
not her.
that one right there. There she is. Three's Company was fucking great. That one.
Yeah,
this one?
but after she had the afro though, when she had the short hair,
Right.
it was a wrap. That was it for me. They would show the little reruns
Oh,
and shit.
look at that freeze frame, people. Look at this freeze frame right there. Look at it. Look at this freeze frame. See this game? I can see this.
Listen to the song.
Look at this.
We are waiting for you.
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
come on, man.
Look at this. Watch this freeze frame action I got. This is what I do late at night by myself in my apartment.
Yeah, I'm wondering how you got that clip so quick.
Look at that.
Like, you're not that good at editing and producing. And all
No,
that
I just got it for everybody right there. Fucking J.O. to that as you're watching our show.
Kieran already had that queued up.
Look
Like,
at oh my God, she's beautiful. Suzanne Summers back in the day, primetime Suzanne Summers. Fuck yeah. I'm not watching illegal channels. What are they talking about in there? I don't even know.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break, and I'll think of something to talk about. Hey, think of shows that gave you boners when you watched them when you were a kid.
Yeah, call in or hit us in the chat line. Call in at 718-690-9290, 718-690-9290.
Or just name hot chicks that you used to like when you were a kid.
Yeah,
You know,
chat room.
you got a little crush on, a little TV chick. Then I'll look them up on YouTube. We'll critique your fucking picks. All right, we'll take a break. Come back. More LunaticRadio.com show right after these words.
Yes, sir.
Comedy talk at its worst. It's the Lunatic Radio Show.
There's Derek Gaines.
that?
There he is, Derek Gaines, everybody. Welcome, Derek, to the Lunatic Radio Show.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Like, did I tell you I used to bomb at gospel shows and shit when I first
No,
started?
God, you never told me about the
They supposed to forgive you.
No, they don't care.
The band played my ass off. It was pretty bad. And I was at like an 800 seater, so I had to walk past all them niggas to get to the back. Oh man! And the best part of this bomb, Kieran, you ready for this shit?
Yeah,
Best part of the bomb, it was right after Christmas, and me and my girl was on some Eddie Murphy Raw shit, so we both had the little gloves with the holes in the knuckles.
Oh,
shit.
no.
So I wore mine on stage like a whole dickhead and fucking tried to do jokes at a gospel show doing sort of raw material. Like it was so bad, and I bombed bad in the crowd, and then but whatever. But I remember that was an epic bomb. 800 motherfuckers was like. Because the whole thing it was a gospel like open mic, so you could do like gospel songs, gospel rap, or whatever. And I was getting into stand up. I was getting into it. I was like, man, fuck that. I'm in my art. I'm gonna do it for God. I ain't gonna curse, but I'm gonna go out there and be kind of nice, right? So I had my little sweater, with my little dumb gloves on. And
Looking the part,
my
yeah.
ass up, bro.
Looking the Eddie Murphy part. Oh boy, are you making me?
Anyone
cringe?
ever do
You're making
comedy
me
on
cringe.
those shows?
Huh?
Has anyone
I just
attempted?
took a shot.
You
I
were the
was like,
first and
yeah.
last person to attempt comedy.
And they would just dog my ass, man. And I was like, all right, cool. And it was Philly.
You know what you should
and
do?
it's Philly people. So
And how often do they do that? They still
every
do it?
Christmas. They used to do it back in the day.
But they don't do it
don't do it
anymore.
anymore.
You know what would be great?
What's up?
If the ultimate redemption is.
Yeah, and I go back and smash.
Do that room and do
That would be nuts.
That's what we should. That's definitely what the plan would be for.
But no,
that
man.
special.
No, that's That's humble beginnings. I got pennies thrown at me from balconies and shit. But what I'm sorry, we getting on Karen. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. I love hearing the stand up because I'm a giant fan of
man.
stand
Good
up.
bomb. I bombed on a boat, Karen. I bombed on a motherfucking boat,
Well,
a party boat.
Really nowhere to go from there.
It was in the beginning of the party, so I had to sail with them niggas. I had to sail with them till I got back. So I was just sitting in the corner, rocking back and forth with the waves because I bombed. You don't want to party. You don't want to do the electric slide when you bomb, baby. That was a black party. They hated my ass. They hated me.
Wait,
oh my God, they hated me.
So you bombed on a boat and you couldn't. There was nowhere else to go once you were done.
Here go the DJ. The DJ put me on death row. DJ, ready, Chris? DJ put me on death row. They partying already, drinking, carrying the fuck on. The DJ scratches the music off. Oh, yeah, we got some nigga doing comedy downstairs, y'all. So I'm going to cut this music off and you'll go down there and go watch a perfect stranger fuck up your inside party.
Fucked that up for you.
It's the whole
Kill the
family.
whole vibe.
It's the whole goddamn family. And I'm just standing up while they sitting down. I was like doing comedy in front of the cake. Oh, God, it was the worst.
I'm going to kill the whole vibe of everybody's enjoyment right now, and you got to go listen to this guy.
They didn't even look at me. They was eating, but like looking off and like doing that scoff chuckle that niggas do when they see a black dude that's not in a black circle. Oh, they gave me that. They was like, I remember I was like, yeah, man. I was saying shit. I remember by the end of the set, I told him I was going to do my whole time because I got paid already, right? So I was like, I'm just going to stay up here and do my shit. Fuck y'all. I mean, I was just like the family, blah, blah, blah. And then the cousins start standing up. The comedians in the family start standing up, snapping on me. So I had to go back and forth with them. Right. So I was like, forget that. I looked at my clock. Finally, I had a minute left. I got 60 seconds left. And I swear to God, the birthday girl who is turning 56, I swear to God, Chris, she stood up in front of her whole family, birthday girl, because you know they're going to listen. They was like, she was verbatim. Are you ready for this? She's 56 years old. She said, nigga, you got 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8. Then the whole family joined in like a fucking choir. 7, 6, 5, 4. And then I had to go upstairs. So the woman that booked me was pissed. So she came up to me. She was like, I'd like some of my money back. I was like, that's not going to happen because you set me up for the bullshit. So I'm going to enjoy this little fish plate that y'all gave me. I appreciate it. Is this white gravy with the bacon? I was like, this is nice.
Part of this is that you can't get off the boat.
Can't get off the boat. So I got to sit there and be mad.
How long before you got off the boat?
It was 2 hours.
2 hours.
Because they had to go re-drink to get back into the fucking zone. So you got to understand, at first, they was all pissed. Like, who the fuck? What was that? And then they start drinking and carrying on. Oh, he all right, I guess. Let him stay in the corner, though. So it's like, and on top of that, my boy that gave me the gig, the girl didn't tell me it was an all-white party. I walked on there with a pair of jeans and an orange polo shirt.
Oh, shit.
And like a whole dickhead.
Was this New York City?
No, this is Philadelphia. I was on the Spirit of Philadelphia. I'm on the Delaware River bombing.
At that point, they should just give you a life raft.
Karen, it was so bad. It's like if the boat was on fire, it would look like a Viking's funeral. That's how bad, like, it was just, they send you off in the burnt boat, off in the fucking...
This fucking, oh my God, that's hilarious. What up, everybody? LR Show. Hell yeah. I'm looking up Holly Sonders fucking footage.
Turn that music up.
Go ahead. What do you got going on? Yeah.
No, I'm just saying you sound distorted right now.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I got Holly Sonders footage. I was trying to look for Holly Sonders. Here she is. This girl's fucking gorgeous. Just so people know who I'm talking about. Holly Sonders is this person right here. She's beautiful. Was built in 19. That's her right there. I spent some of my collegiate days here in my early fucking A. Days. It's one of my favorite places on earth. You don't find her hot? She plays golf. Maybe that's why I find her hot. I was trying to find old footage of her on Morning Drive, but I couldn't find any.
Morning Wood.
Look at
Coach me through it. Come on. Let's do it.
Yep. Watch her hit a ball. Watch this. Fucking boners galore, people. Look at that swing. Fucking solid is right, my friend. Holy shit.
That's 10 times better than my golf game.
Fucking A.
Why does that look so smooth? And my game looks like I swing and then I take a club and I either break it over my knee or throw it in the closest pond.
You, well, first of all, you have to play golf with somebody that looks like Holly Sonders. And then
you know what? That might be what it is. I
here's
try to get my girl to play golf, man. I try to get my girl to play golf, and her dad has ruined her because she was a caddy to her dad when she was younger, and it ruined golf for the rest of her life. She drove the cart and handed him beers. She didn't even get to hand him clubs. She just handed him beers and drove the cart, and it ruined her.
Well, this is what I'm saying, TJ. You play golf with somebody you're attracted to, like your girlfriend. You'll think less about golf and probably play better, because people play better when they're thinking less. When you're playing with me or your buddy back there in Detroit or something, you're thinking about playing well, and when you do that, you're gonna stink, and you're gonna end up.
My fucking competitive nature. I hate when I can do what I can't do something that I know I can do.
You're playing against yourself.
I know, but
you can never beat yourself because you are yourself.
On a golf course with me.
Yes,
I had to go to
you
therapy.
threw a 7-iron on one hole. This is, I shit you not. And this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is the fifth hole. Fifth hole
in Kokopelli.
Fifth hole at the local fucking hackers club over here in Arizona. Fifth
where
hole.
Your dad lives at. Yeah.
TJ threw his 7-iron into a fucking pond and then snapped his putter on a fucking green in one hole, and I had to give him a putter to play the rest of the round with. And then TJ,
I think I just gave you that putter back right before I moved back to Detroit.
Yeah, he did. And then I got into the cart with him as we were heading to the 6th hole, and TJ turns to me and goes, "Yeah, I got a little bit of an anger issue."
You know what's funny though is that okay. Listen, so me and our good buddy Josh went there, and my buddy Dave that same course, and I played great. And I got hit with a golf ball.
Right. Well, yeah, it happens.
A line drive. I got hit with a golf ball. Literally almost smoked my head. And at the last second, I just put my shoulder up like that, and it hit my shoulder and bounced up instead of hitting me right in the fucking temple. And I still had a great. That was on the 18th hole, in the middle of the 18th hole. I still fucking parred it. I parred the hole. I parred the first hole. With you, I parred the first hole. Yeah. Then I start getting. Remember when we went out? The first hole is hard. You know what I mean? And I fucking parred it, and I was like, oh shit, I'm there. I'm good. And then the first hole where I didn't do good, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for me. It's like, nope, that's it. I should be good at this.
It's a hard game.
At everything.
People say golf is easy. Why can't I fucking beat it? You don't beat golf. You just play at the, it's addicting. I don't know.
Well, you know what frustrates me? This is what frustrates me, and then we'll get off the golf. What frustrates me is I was fortunate enough that on my mom's side, I had some her in-laws that were golfers, played golf their whole life, and took me out as a young kid at like 9, 10 years old. And so like by 11 or 12, like I was pretty good, and I was better at 12 years old than I am as a grown man at 33 years old, 34 years old. That's what frustrates. That's what frustrates me more than anything, because I know that I've had success at the game of golf before.
Yeah, I know. So have I. And
you know what I mean? Like I never get back there. Good at the time.
I can never get back. I can never get back there.
Want to know why?
Because I'm fat.
Because I got introduced to beer, and once you get introduced to beer, a beer and a cigar on a course, then you just fucking everything goes out the window.
I got some quick clips here. Instead of playing fucking Holly Sonders fucking audio and video. Let's see. Alabama car dealership offers Bible shotgun and American flag with every car purchase. Here's the audio.
Hey y'all, this is Kobe Palmer over here at Chatham Ford in Chatham, Alabama. I just want to reach out to everybody in the area and let y'all know that we're going to be celebrating July 4th a little bit differently this year. Starting from the time between now and the end of July to July 31st, everyone that comes into our dealership and purchases a new, pre-owned or certified pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, not only are they going to get the great deals and service that we provide here, they're also going to get a Bible, an American flag, and also 12-gauge shotgun. So if you want any more information on everything that you're going to get over here at Chatham Ford in Chatham, Alabama, call, click, or text, and y'all come see us.
Well,
you know what?
I'll be sending a bill for the plug Chatham Ford.
They offered everything in that commercial except for an education.
Yeah, and probably a running car. because I doubt. I looked at that. I looked at that fucking lot. I don't think any of those cars actually run.
You get that's why they give you everything with the car, because the car's
Yeah.
It's run-ish.
You're gonna want to shoot yourself when that fucking thing breaks down after you drop 10 G's on it. Fucking idiots.
Oh, man. Well, where's that at? Alabama?
Yeah, of course it's Alabama.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is that I mean, obviously it said, I read the article, you have to be above, you have to be legal. I guess it's 18 to buy a shotgun. Is that what it is?
No, I think it's well, I don't know in Alabama and Michigan.
You have to be of the age of where you can be to buy a fucking firearm. And you have to pass a background check and all that shit. They're not just handing these things out to fucking 16-year-olds.
Well, unless you're in Arizona.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. I want to say shout out to a podcast that will be playing. It's a very popular podcast called The Legion of Skanks with Big J Okerson and Luis Gomez, who will be performing their podcast live at the Stand in New York City. Chris Italia, our Wednesday night host, comedy club. Soon, I believe in July they'll be doing this. But
wait a minute.
This is a long thing. I have to go. Hold on, let me get to it, and then you can.
Okay, but I got beef.
Okay. Well, the Legion of Skanks had a comedy festival, which they do yearly in New York City and Brooklyn, called the Skank Fest. Apparently, it went off really well. And this was like a small. It started out as like a really tiny comedy festival, just based off of friends they had of their podcast, and they would just come and perform. But this year, they made national news because the one and only, out of nowhere, Louis C.K. jumped up and fucking showed up, made TMZ and all that.
Skankfest is a cool event, right? You never know what can happen. Crazy things happen. Here's one of those crazy things. Ladies and gentlemen, Louis C.K.
And much to the chagrin of all the news outlets across the country and everybody hating on Louis C.K., he got a standing ovation in front of about 300 people. They all love him.
No, that's dope. Yeah. That's dope.
Really cool though, because the Legion of Skanks is, you know, it's local to New York, and these guys literally have been working their asses off on their podcast, and they have a whole network and all this stuff. And I don't know them at all. I'm not friends with any of these guys, but that's pretty big. That's a big deal to have, you know, they throw this comedy festival and have it make national news because you have Louis C.K. just showing up going, hey, I want to fucking perform, and he does. So
well, Big J Okerson though is I mean, shout out to him though, man. He's
a big dude.
Actually, is he one of Chris's guys?
Used to be
one of Chris Italia's guys. Anyway,
same with I'm a
fan.
Same with I always forget that kid's name. The guy on SNL. Who's that? Pete Davidson used to be Chris's guy.
Right.
Yeah.
He used to manage him. Yeah, no, but big shout out to the podcast, man, because Jay Ogerson has been around for a while, man.
Yeah. I remember watching Chris used to do these shows called the Cringe Humor Shows at Caroline's on Broadway. I remember seeing Big J Okerson about 10 years ago, performing in doing just like spots on Chris's Cringe Humor Shows, and when he was a young guy, no one knew who he was. Now he's a fucking national touring comedian. Yeah. Well,
you know what though, with him though, like he's another one of them comedians where I'm kind of like, man, why hasn't he like blue yet though?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, actually,
he's so great. You know how you got them comedians that, you know, people like us might know, but you know what I mean, or know of, but you're kind of wondering, you're like, oh my God, he's so great. Why isn't he mentioned, or why hasn't he blew up yet with the Louis C.K.'s, with the, I mean, even Neil Brenner and like all these guys that are like, you know, even coming up now, even though they've been around for tens of years.
He does.
When's his turn?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, he's coming up. He's a name. He's a big name. Don't get it twisted. But I'm talking about a name. Like,
I don't know why that is. To be honest with you, the only thing I can think of is because he's like unapologetic about who he is or what he's not. He'll never not be who Big J is. You know what I mean?
But that's the greatest part about him is Big J Ogerson all the time. In the Me Too movement, he's Big J Okerson.
Right, and he's
in 1960 he would have been the same Big J Okerson. You know what I mean?
He'll do the occasional joke about putting the broad in her place. He comes from the comedy school of Patrice O'Neal, because he used to tour Patrice O'Neal, and he used to open for Patrice O'Neal. And if any ever heard any of Patrice O'Neal's comedy from the past, it's always about his relationship bits. They're always about how men get distinguished. What do women get? They get old. You know what I mean? That's the kind of line of comedy Big J does too.
Right,
in a way.
Right.
Not saying that he takes Patrice's shit, but that doesn't go along the lines of the PC movement or the Me Too movement. So maybe that's why Big J hasn't become fucking Tosh.0 or whatever the fuck that guy's name is, Daniel Tosh or anything.
Tosh. Yeah, but you know what though? Speaking of Patrice O'Neal, he's another one that we give him so much love and so much credit now that he's not here. And it's like, bro, when he was here, he was a big deal.
Yeah,
you should have embraced him then. Like he should feel the fruits of his labor. He's like because I'm big into music, like you're big into comedy. Like he's our Nipsey Hussle. Like so many people have came out about Nipsey Hussle now, and I'm like, bro, like the BET Awards just happened, like this thing, and everybody's talking about it and tweeting about it. I'm like, bro, appreciate him while he's here. He's been doing amazing things for years, and then it's too late. But like Big J Okerson, for example, that's how I feel about him, though. Not saying something's gonna happen to him. I'm not wishing that upon him. Right. But I'm just saying, like, you have to appreciate these people while they're here. Like, they have been doing it for so long, and they're good at it. Yeah. It's not just their consistency of how long they've been doing it, but on the level of what they've been doing it at and being funny. It's hard to be funny for 10 years.
He's hilarious.
It's hard to be funny for 5 years.
Yeah, Big J's hilarious. And he also,
hilarious.
Be honest with you, Big J has the best radio show out right now on any platform. And he hosted with another comedian named Dan Soder. It's called The Bonfire on Sirius XM Radio. It is by far the best radio show I have heard currently. It's hilarious every day. It's 3 days a week. It is the best radio show. It's just goofy from start to finish every day, and they have great guests on. And
is that the one? Is that the show where when me and you was riding to go pick up Chris that one time he came to town?
The Bonfire, yeah.
And he had that waitress from when they went to lunch.
Right. We never us listening to him for like 45 minutes.
That was dope as fuck.
They're fun.
I thought that was the show you were referring to.
Yeah.
Yes.
They do fun
he turns
stuff.
Normal everyday shit. Yeah. Some really fucking awesome radio.
They're fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Hilarious.
The reason why I'm mentioning all this stuff about the Skank Fest and the Legion of Skanks and all this stuff is that it's kind of a roundabout way to plug that Chris, our buddy, our host of Wednesday nights, Chris Italia, his comedy club, The Stand, is opening up soon. They're doing soft openings right now, and then next month they're going to have a grand opening. And the Legion of Skanks, who just made national news with the Skank Fest, will be performing their podcast live at The Stand in July, which is cool. I'm just you see the fucking the Italian here every Wednesday, and he's literally talking about I don't know what he talks about half the time. I don't even listen to Chris.
But he's so humble with his shit.
He's so humble.
Our listeners have no clue what Chris does. Like me and Chris does a lot of amazing and incredible stuff that he doesn't even try to take credit for.
He's very humble.
He's that guy. But this is where I got the beef, Karen. This is why I said I got beef.
Well, let's start beef between the Friday and Wednesday show. I love this. Go ahead.
No, well, you know how that goes. We try to create beef, and sometimes we're just like, God, I love you, Chris.
It's too tiring. I don't feel like beef.
God, man, it's fucking Wednesday. Can I get a break? But no,
I want to eat beef, but not have beef. That makes any sense.
Where's? Oh, you got a Coors Light now. I like it. So anyway,
yes, they fuck it to the gym. Go ahead.
I wanted us, because we've been talking about it for so long, I wanted us to be the first podcast at The Stand. But I'm not mad that show is going to be the first podcast at The Stand. Like, how can you hate on that?
No, yeah, it's
not really beef. I'm congratulatory to them guys, and good for Chris, because that's going to be an awesome show.
I tell you what, The Stand, and not to plug Chris's it's going to be fucking phenomenal. Chris.
No, we have to keep plugging it because that's our end.
Yeah, no, it is our end. And Chris is going to be broadcasting his portion of the Wednesday night show from The Stand. in the months to come once he gets all set up. But the Stand is also it's going to be the biggest as far as the facility. It's going to be the biggest club in Manhattan, which is a huge deal. And they have 2 stages. One that's equipped for live broadcasts such as this or any other podcast out there. And then they have a main room where they have all the comedy shows going on. Like literally 2 nights ago, they had Dave Attell there just fucking killing it to a packed house. And it was a soft opening. It was packed.
I seen that.
Yeah, so
dope.
it's gonna be pretty sick. And I'm excited for Chris. He's been working on this thing for over a fucking year to get this thing built, and it's coming together now. And it's cool.
That shit. Tune into Wednesday. You'll hear all about. If you guys were tuning into Wednesday, you would have heard all about his ups and downs, especially the episode where he had to fire a bunch of people.
Fire the fucking contractor because the guys
That
were
was a great show.
sanding tables for fucking 3 weeks. He's like, every time I come in here, they're sanding the same table. Like, how long does it take to sand a fucking table? Yeah, I remember that line. It's very funny. Chris,
oh man,
it's good.
Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Wednesday show. Shout out to Sunday show.
I had something else to fucking mention. I forgot what it was. God damn it, Andrew Dice. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you, man. I got to bring the hip hop element to the Friday night show, especially on Saturday night. Your girl Cardi B, who you love dearly.
Pussy breathing.
Yeah.
There you go. That's why I paused. I knew you was bringing him.
This is the best one right here.
This is the part that gives the dick comfort.
That is the best way to refer to a vagina ever.
Well, let me tell you about the dick comfort. The BET Awards, and I am a fucking 100% fan of hip hop. I love the culture. I was a part of the culture for a long time. BET hip hop or BET Awards period has not been the greatest thing in the last few years.
Yeah.
It came back this year with fucking vengeance, and Cardi B killed it. And I want to know, Kieran, did you check? I know you probably don't even have BET, but did you at least YouTube check it out?
I'm YouTube checking it out right now. Hold on a second.
Cardi B kills it. She does 2 songs. She does a song that because she got album of the year. Let's put that out there first. BET album of the year. So now she has the Grammy and she has the BET award for album of the year. And she comes through and spits bars. And then right after she spits the bars, song.
Hold on a second.
Stripper shit going on.
I think
it was amazing.
I think I have the Cardi B fucking thing here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I actually haven't seen it.
2019 Cardi B performance.
Let me see.
Right there.
Is this it right here? War show again. To be honest with you, it is one of the most. It's the best radio show I've heard. It's out now. Better than Howard Stern. Better than anything you will mention to me. That show is the best. It's fucking hilarious. Those 2 guys. And what it is that Big J and Dan Soder on the Bonfire Show just have great chemistry together. That's what makes a radio show. And those guys have it. Like, even when they bring in guests, I'm like, fuck, don't bring in a guest because it's going to kill your vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah. Radio is all about chemistry. It doesn't matter about who the fuck you have on the show. It's about chemistry. You know, if 2 guys are vibing and they have good chemistry, you're going to listen to it. You know, if they don't have fucking chemistry, what's the point? So fucking, yeah. If I could get Sirius XM in Germany, it would be listening to, yeah, right. You probably wouldn't be listening to Lunatic Radio. I would imagine. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that's all I got for today, man. I don't know. Andrew Dice Clay and Roseanne Barr are set to go on a comedy tour together called Mr. and Mrs. America. Mr. and Mrs. America. That's the comedy tour. So listen, look out for that. Oh, spinach, by the way. Did you know this? There was some research done at some fucking place somewhere. I believe it was over in England. I'll look it up right now. Let me see. I believe it was... No, that's the Dominican Republic thing. Here it is. I believe this was done over in England. But anyway, it doesn't matter where it was done. They did research on 46 different men. And what they have them do was eat 8.8 pounds of spinach a day. eating spinach like crazy. And what the result was is that if you eat 8+ pounds of spinach per day, spinach literally acts as a steroid. Steroid.
So
literally.
So what you're saying is you're gonna blame all the Yankees players on eating too much spinach?
No. What I'm saying is that remember the whole fucking
great out, Kieran. Great out for your
remember the Popeye thing? Remember Popeye the fucking that's true. If you eat a shit ton of spinach, it will.
Are you trying to put facts with fucking Popeye?
It is a fact.
With a cartoon from 19 fucking.
For 10 weeks, 46 men were given either a placebo or a capsule of blah 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 that equaled 8.8 pounds.
Wait. So they're getting a capsule? They're not actually eating?
No, they're eating. No, they gave like a placebo with a pill of bullshit in it. They took it. It contained nothing. And they would work out to see if they get any gains. But they're thinking they're taking steroids, and they're getting no gains. But when they ate 8.8 pounds or 8+ pounds of spinach a day, or a tremendous amount of spinach a day, their gains were ridiculous because of the amount of spinach they're eating. There's something in the spinach. They got gains. So spinach, if you eat a shit ton of spinach,
it
gives you gains. It gives you gains.
They don't have Derek gains? Because listen, we had Derek gains.
Yeah, we had Derek gains.
And that's a better build than spinach.
Yeah, no, it's pretty remarkable though. If you eat a lot of spinach, you get some yeah.
You know, if you smoke a lot of spinach,
by the way, John
you
D.
have a better
Neal pointing out that it had to have been a hell of a capsule if it was 8 pounds. No, they give him like a placebo of bullshit, like a little fucking pill, saying, "Hey, this could have some shit in it that'll give you some gains." The guys take it. They think they're taking some sort of steroids. So in your mind, you're thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill it today because I'm taking these roids. I should be stronger." It's a placebo effect, which is horseshit. Kinda. I think. Do you believe in the placebo effect there, TJ?
I don't even know what placebo means.
It means it's like when you have the mindset that you're taking drugs, so you feel like you're intoxicated.
Yeah, I 100% believe in that. And I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
I used to work out with a man named Wayman Jones, who set a bunch of records at the high school that I go to. Me and him are really good
4
friends.
touchdowns at Polk High.
Oh, he puts Ted Bundy. Wait, Ted Bundy. he puts. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. He puts Al Bundy like under the table. Well, anyway, and he is a physical specimen. He's older than you, and he is a physical specimen. But I used to work out with him, and I used to hang out with him all the time. We throw parties at his house all the time, and so one day we got done with working out, and I went home, or I went to his house before I went home, and he walks in, and he's got this fucking jar of clear capsules with nothing in it.
Right.
Like literally capsules with nothing in it. Big fucking Costco looking jar. He takes a fucking pill out, puts it in his mouth, and fucking drinks some water and swallows it. I'm like, what was that? And he just picks up the thing and he shakes it. He goes, it's nothing. It's a mindset. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's like some Joe Rogan shit.
Yeah, he goes, man, it's all a mind trick. He goes, you got to discipline yourself. And this is the way I discipline myself, is I make myself think that it's helping me out for my recovery, and my body will react to it. And then it was like, we've got on this fucking long talk about being spiritual and being in touch with yourself.
Right.
And I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. But at the same time, like I'm talking to a guy and I'm looking at him and he has like 3% body fat. He's fucking chiseled to the T. And that's all he does is take a clear capsule. Doesn't take protein powder. Doesn't take steroids.
He probably eats right as shit though, clean as fuck.
He eats right. He eats clean. It's part of his disciplinary thing, but that's his mental thing. I believe in that. If that's what placebo is, then yes, I believe in it because I've seen it firsthand on some wild like bodybuilder shit.
John D. Noodle checking in, going all Popeye on that spinach shit. Placebo effect is completely real. It's a scientific thing. What is hemopathy? Am I reading that wrong? I'm sure I am.
Well, you know, John D. Noodles, he is educated.
He needs
We're
to call
not.
in with that damn German accent. 718-690-1990.
He's educated, and we're not going to understand
Da.
half of what he says. Not
Da.
because he has an accent, but because he's so educated, we don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
It's hemopathy, you idiot.
That's Arnold. Arnold's Austrian.
I don't know. It's the same fucking shit to me.
No, remember, because John D. Noodle corrected us last time he called in.
Yeah, it's the same shit to me.
Eat something.
That's my favorite line from The Departed right there. All right, everybody. I believe we have done it. We've done it all.
Before we go, if anybody out there can find me an Augustine shirt, I asked for it last show.
Oh, an Augustine
Anybody
shirt.
can find me an Augustine shirt. I will pay a pretty good price for it. Nothing too crazy. But
There are no Augustine shirts out there online? There's got to be one.
Man, I tried to look for some, and it was like, it's just bootleg shit.
You need the one that I have.
About, the one that you got, like one that's a real merch.
Yeah,
like real merch, not like some. Oh yeah, we can make you that shirt type shit. Like,
Yeah, I
I
don't
found
like
a bunch
that.
of people.
Don't do that.
I'll make you that shirt. No, I want a fucking Augustine's original merchandise.
I can find you a fat sack of weed, but no shirt coming in from your Jeremy Bacon.
Yeah. Well, guess what, Brother Bacon? We are in Michigan. You can find a sack. I trip over sacks sometimes trying to take my dog out to piss. I trip over weed. You know what I mean?
My God.
Yeah, it's just.
Remember this, TJ?
Thoughts of you, yeah, on my mind, yeah.
That was that Coachella shit.
Wow. Yeah.
That was
Elevator
Coachella this year.
Thoughts of you.
How fucking pathetic is that? All right, I think we're done, people. End music, go. Thank you, everybody. Checking out the Lunatic Radio Show.
Go.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody in the chat room. Jeremy Bacon, John D. Noodle, everybody in the chat room. 9 people, word up. No one called in. 718-690-9290. No one called in. And the phone lines were open the entire show. All right, everybody. I'll be live with Rock tomorrow. Sunday show will be here. So there'll be 2 shows this week. Back Wednesday for Chris Italia. LR Radio Saturday. I need to happen more often. LR Radio Saturdays. Coming in from Jeremy Bacon.
We'll see what we can whip up.
All right. TJ, your final mantra word thought fucking quote.
Fake friends are like 4 quarters. They change for $1.
Fuck yeah, bro. That's some pussy breathing shit.
You want a fucking yeast infection?
Wrong button.
Pussy breathing.
That's it.
That has nothing to do with pussy.
I know, but that's some like pussy breathing is real shit. It's authentic.
This is the part that gives the dick comfort.
Hell yeah. I will say 6 in one half, a half dozen in the other. That's my fucking makes no sense. Same thing. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Bye.